I think I might start cutting in this if this takes more than an hour. Oh, come on! Can't even get past the first one now. And then to think that I remember that the last time I actually played this game on my own, I was actually able to do this first try. No kidding. It was on the N64 version, but still. It's not easier there. It's hard on both of them. Ooh! That was close. Okay. Oh. Let's not screw up on the easy part. Relatively easy part, but still. Okay, that's a good turn. Oh! It always feels so wrong screwing up there. This first part's definitely the hardest one. Everything after that I feel I should be able to do. That second turn is so close to the first one, it's really easy to actually screw up your control there. If that is not obvious by now. All the other ones are actually spaced apart a little bit more, so you actually get a lot more opportunity to readjust your control. Because if it isn't obvious, the Goron roll does not go straight on its own. You actually have to control that. Okay, we're further than we've been so far. Oh, be careful. And there we go. Piece of Heart, number 2, here in the moon. Okay, that's the first prize we need to get. However, we're still not there yet. Let's go back to the middle part, because that's where we're aiming for next. We can actually reinitiate our roll here. And be careful, folks. Don't go even further. This is actually the part back to the beginning. A place where we obviously don't want to be anymore. In order to exit this place, we actually want to go over there. There's a door over there. Make sure you have enough safe room to get rolling again, because these eye panels that we actually see throughout this place warp you back to the beginning if you ever stand on them. And that is a place where we don't want to be, so it's safest to start rolling here. Should have enough room to reach this ledge, and therefore the Moon Kid. Okay, it took me a while, but here I am. Yeah, he's going to ask for 2 masks again. So, let's give him the couple's mask. Let's give him the Mask of Sense. All masks that are useless by now. Thanks, you're nice. Child's Play, Step 2. You've played with the child using the Goht mask. Can I ask a question? You, what makes you happy? I wonder, what makes you happy? Does it make others happy too? Philosophy class is now in session. But anyway, we've completed the most difficult challenge in this game. Let's go to challenge number 3. Which is still not easy, but a lot easier than what we just did. Okay, the kid wearing Gyorg's remains. And that is you. So, let's go run towards you. And as you may expect, this guy will actually ask for 3 masks to begin. To even enter the mini dungeon. Okay, Great Fairy's mask is also useless. And as you can see, he will ask for a 3rd one. And that is going to become the Dungarrow's mask. Thanks, you... Oh, same dialogue, why am I bothering? But I am going to bother with mini dungeon number 3. the Zora Link Advanced Challenge. Okay, after that little preview, what do we need to do here? First of all, if you're playing along on the N64 version, you can stop watching because this is actually completely different. But one thing is still the same, both of them are Zora Link challenges. In both of them we need to swim. And there are similarities, but it's still pretty different in my opinion. Let's start swimming. Hit the switch, which will open a gate. And yes, it is a timed switch. And then we need to go through a maze. Pick your poison. Let's pick right to begin. And once we reach the room, we need to dive out of the water and find out this was the wrong pathway. And if you ever happen to end in the wrong pathway, we'll actually find these gossip stones. There is something I can quickly address regarding the gossip stones here in the moon. All of the gossip stones in the moon are actually hints towards where you can find masks in this game. It seems Shiro, the unseen stone soldier, had the stone mask. This you can actually use in order to find the rest of the masks in this game if you happen to miss any. Because like I said, in order to complete the entire thing, all 4 of the mini dungeons, you actually need every single mask in the game. And all of the gossip stones in the moon are hints of where to find them if you're missing any. And oh yeah, there's a current there, so we actually need to exit like this. If you ever take a wrong pathway in this maze, you need to follow the current and it will bring you back to the beginning, as you can see. And then we can try again. That's basically how this works. This first one was easy, there were only 2 pathways for us to choose from. We happened to choose the wrong one. So we now know it's actually left. Works the same, we enter in a room where we need to dive out in order to reach the door, and my dive failed. Also resulting in a retry. Yeah, it's just like I said, this one is also not easy. I think the Goron challenge is a lot more tedious, but this one is also not easy. That final dive that we need to do in order to get out of the water is not easy. Okay, the timing is pretty lenient. I was pretty sure it was stricter. But it might become stricter the further we get, because obviously this was not the only one. There is more. And I'm pretty sure the further we get, the less time you actually get to reach those gates before they close again. Okay, 3 pathways. Let's go right first. There's a reason for that. For this second split pathway, I actually remembered the right one is the correct one. This should be the correct one. Yeah, it is. I saw the door. I just missed it. And to make things worse, if you fail, as you can see, you're all the way back to the beginning. Not back to the beginning of that segment we were doing, but all the way back to the beginning entirely, as you can see. So missing your jump actually gets punished double, we might say. You don't only have to do that segment again, you also have to do the entire thing over again. But okay, let's go try this again. Let's go see if there's still some hope left with my Zora skills. Okay. Now. Yeah, there we go. Easy as pie. What do you mean I just failed? I don't remember that. Okay, segment number 3. This one actually is the final one. There is the end. However, we're not interested in the end. We're interested in peace of heart. In segment number 3, go through the middle pipeway. And this one should lead to a piece of heart. Yeah, there we go. For some reason I couldn't remember the first one, but the other 2 I do know where we need to go. Don't worry, I'll reveal how to actually see where the true pathway is in a minute. Because of course there is a tell, you might have noticed it already. But let's make our way back to the third room again. Because even after getting the piece of heart, you also need to restart at room number 1 again. Unfortunately. But I am getting the hang of this now, I feel, so... Let's go make this a first try run. Okay, go right. It's pretty easy to see why we need to go right. And jump! And that's how you do it. Let's roll into the door. Okay, final one. Let's keep an eye out for our tell. The thing that's actually showing us where to go. The swarm of fish. We actually find them up here. Because that's the tell. Every correct corridor actually has some fish swimming around it. Okay, and there we are. However, as you can see, the corridor continues even further beyond that. There is still one more jump for us to make, so let's hurry up before the gate closes. Ooh! See, I told you timing was strict in the end. But there you are. Another Moonchild located. Okay, 3 more masks. Garrow's mask, never really liked that thing. Captain's hat, the other ghost mask. And the postman's hat. Thanks, you're nice. Child's play. Step 3. You played with the child using the Gyorg mask. Can I ask a question? The right thing. What is it? I wonder, if you do the right thing, does it really make everybody happy? Well, you're not doing the right thing for happiness, you're doing the right thing for justice. Only for that reason it's already worth doing it. And justice can result in happiness. Okay, before I start turning into a philosopher myself, let's continue with the final Moonchild. Should be running around here somewhere with the Twinmold mask. He's in fact the only one left. Because as you can see, the rest actually disappears the moment you're done with them. Okay, 4 masks this time. You. Keaton mask. And for number 4, let's give him the Gipto mask. Okay, final advanced challenge. We're out of transformation masks, so this one's actually going to be a regular human Link challenge. And it's actually the only one that's not based on the dungeon, because this is not a mini stone tower temple, as you can see. This one is a little bit different compared to the rest. But it is still a Link challenge, not one of the transformation masks. Oh, not this again. We've already done a mid-boss rush in the end of Cycle 9. It's not entirely the same, but it still comes down to this being a mid-boss rush. And the Lizalfos is actually part of both of them. Well, at least last time there were 3 of them. This time it's only 1. But anyway, the first one is defeated. More gossip stones if you're still missing masks. Okay, number 2 is the Garrow Master. And there's not a whole lot of room to actually fight this guy. Last time the arena had a lot more room. Let's not forget to use our shields this time around. Really handy against this guy. The Great Fairy Sword still is the most powerful sword. And this time I'm shielding in time. All with all, a much better use of the shield compared to the last time. But anyway, a chest actually spawns. The contents aren't really that important, but we do need to use it as a grapple point. At least if we can reach it. Let's find a good vantage point. There we go. Just a couple of arrows, in case you've run out. Okay, let's go to room number 3. Okay, here's someone we actually didn't face last time. The previous boss rush. Iron Knuckle. Fought them twice beneath the graveyard, in the Ikana graveyard. But nothing too special, it's still only one. In Ocarina of Time we actually had to face 2 of them at the same time at some point. At least that game tried to be challenging. Okay, we get another chest, only this time around it's not a grapple point because it spawns down here with us. So, how are we supposed to get up there then? Well, the contents of this chest might be able to help us. We get bump juice here. And that is not random. We actually need bump juice here. If we bother to look at the wall here, we see a crack in it. So, say hello to the very first... Don't want to make a picture. Say hello to the very first time in this game the bump juice are actually going to be required outside of a minigame. It took forever, but we finally need to use them. Let's time this correctly. Don't want to release them too early. Or too late. Now. Okay, still a little late, but it counts. It was enough to crack open our little wall and hit this eye switch. And there's our way up. So this place is actually turning out to be a little bit more than just a boss rush. We do get our piece of heart for free here. The final piece of heart in this game. And with that we have the full 20 hearts. That is finally complete. Okay, the door is locked here. So we need to find a switch somewhere. Okay, I can't see it by rotating the camera, but we can look up and find another crack. But this time in the ceiling. So another bump chew is required. And this time the timing is a lot more difficult, because we need to go a lot further. And I managed to do it first try, of course. However, it is a frozen eye switch. So it's not just an eye switch, it's also an ice switch. Oh, the automated subtitles are not going to like that. But anyway, that is our way into the final door and to the final Moonchild. So if you're still missing at least one mask in this game, this is where you actually get stuck. Only if you have all of them, you can actually give him the final 4 masks he asked for. As you can see, the transformation masks are always depicted as grey. You can never give him a transformation mask. Those you actually need to keep with you at all times. But all of the other masks you can give him. Okay, the blast mask. Probably the most useful mask in this place, the Mask of Truth. And now for the moment that always hurts me so much in this game. We have been using it so much throughout this game. By far my most favorite mask in this game. But even that I have to part with, I'm afraid. Oh, it hurts so much. Thanks, you're nice. Child's Play, Step 4. You played with the child using the Twinmold mask. Can I ask a question? Your true face. What kind of face is it? I wonder, the face under the mask. Is that your true face? No, my true face has bunny ears and you just took them from me. So we need to run to this tree one last time. Slowly this time. Since I'm not allowed to use my Mask of Speed anymore. But as you can see, we have played with all the children here. All of them left. Only the lonesome child is left. Who never played to begin with. Let's go talk to him finally. Everyone has gone away, haven't they? Will you play with me? Sure. But you don't have any masks left to share, do you? Well, let's do something else. Let's play good guys versus bad guys. Yeah, let's play that. We get the Fierce Deity's mask. Could this mask's dark powers be as bad as Majora? Tremendous powers emanating from within. Child's Play, Step 5. Completing the event. We get the final mask in the game. Are you ready? You're the bad guy. And when you're bad, you just run. That's fine, right? Well, shall we play?